What's poppin'? Untitled Live, episode 53. This might be a solo show, to be honest, man. I been trying to get in contact with Red. He ain't picking up, man. It's a mystery. What's poppin', y'all? Who's here? This show might be a little awkward because I don't think I've done a one-man show. I think I did it once. It was weird. Let me give him another call, find out what's going on. Hopefully everything is cool. I don't like that shit. I got PTSD. Let's see. Whoa! My bad. Almost gave out his whole number. Yo, General was popping, homie. Thank you. I appreciate you for always showing up, always showing love. I mean, y'all want me to keep on trying? I could keep on trying. I have his landline. That's crazy, right? Let's see. The 212 number. Should I do it? Yo, I just realized last Saturday was a 1-year anniversary since we started this live show, which I think is awesome. So 1 year straight, every Friday, 10 o'clock. Consistent is key. What the fuck? Where's his number? I let you almost give out his whole number. I think I only missed like 2 digits. I fucked up. Let's see. I might mute it because I don't want y'all. Hold on 1 second. The homie sleeping. OD. Let me see what you said. I meant to say last time. But yeah, man. 1 year, bro. 1 year. I think it was Saturday. October 2nd was the day we decided to relaunch what we had going on. So yeah, that's pretty dope. I knew we had legs. I just didn't know how long it would take before we stop. Because normally we get on for like 3 months, then 6 months, but then we take breaks in between. It was never really consistent. But it was good content though. We have a lot of good shit. Some, memorable shit. So if you guys want to check out old podcast, you can go to iTunes, Spotify, pretty much any platform, Apple Music, you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find the whole entire catalog since I think episode 1 is up there. So episode 1 is pretty. I mean, episode 1 is pretty like rough, to be honest, because like we just started. This was something new. We was all uncomfortable doing it, but it's definitely dope. Yo, let's see. I see the viewers is going up. What's popping? Thanks for showing up, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. This is Untitled Live. This is where we talk about movies and talk about all types of shit that doesn't make sense. We go left, we go right. Who knows? Let's see here. Yeah, red is up. He just texted me back. He put my bad. So we're gonna wait for Red, and we're gonna get into the shits with the what if. But yo, man, this whole fucking Dave Chappelle shit that's happening, man. I haven't seen the new stand up, but I heard it was good. But I heard there's like some, he's being canceled for some shit. So I don't know. I have to watch it to make my own assessment, because a lot of people kind of take things out of context, and they'll be like, they'll watch a clip and then make a whole entire shit. Like, you got to kind of like watch the whole thing. It was really good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Probably this weekend. I'll watch it. Maybe. Who knows? I know that Red doesn't watch this show, and I keep talking about it. But like, yo, I think I have it on screen right here. Ted Lasso. I don't want to go into. I don't want to spoil it for y'all. I think if you guys haven't seen it, go watch Ted Lasso. It's really fucking good. Today was the season finale. It was really good. Let me see. So if you guys have Apple Plus, go ahead and watch it. I was telling Chichi the same thing. You haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I mean, the way it's going, the way how it's looking, like with the cancellation and all that shit. I mean, I heard VPs are like stepping down. I would say watch it before they take it off. I have a funny feeling they're gonna take it off. It might leave the server. I mean, you can always get it in other ways, but but yeah, from Netflix, it may not last. Let me see. Have the link. Yes, sir. Yeah, so definitely Ted Lasso. Watch it. It's really good. No Time to Die dropped today. The new James Bond. I heard mixed reviews. I'm not quite sure if that's gonna be. Yo, the movie's hella fucking long. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, James Bond historically has been like long movies, but I don't know, 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's a lot of Bond. Batman Alfred Pennyworth costume revealed in Lego set. Lego sets be they OD spoiled movies and shit. When you look at these shits, they be like straight up like spoilers. Yeah. Yo, DC fandom is next week. So they're gonna release mad shit. So we're gonna have a lot of content for y'all. We're gonna have some trailer reactions. We got a new Batman trailers coming out. Flash. There's gonna be a teaser for Flash, a teaser for Black Adam, teaser for Shazam. I think there's gonna be an Aquaman animated cartoon, I believe, as well. They're gonna talk about. And what I'm hearing in the streets is that we might get the air cut of Suicide Squad. Like the full. I mean, I'm not sure. I take it with a grain of salt. I think Red is backstage. Red, you good? Give me a thumbs up, bro. All right, we're gonna bring my boy Red in, man. Yo, what's
Yo,
up, man?
bro, I was out, yo. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, I was kind of nervous. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I can run the show. But I know I could do it, but it's gonna be mad shaky for me. 'Cause I'm like, all right, I gotta like pretty much talk to myself.
Nah, I was fucking out, yo. Oh.
She said, good morning. Yo, I felt mad bad. I'm like, I had to apologize to your mom. Like, I'm sorry, I'm calling so late, but this is John from the show. She's like, oh, it's fine. He must be sleeping again.
Yo, I don't know. I was telling her, I said, yo, I feel like I got no energy. I feel mad tired, yo. I was trying to hold on. So I was even watching Dave Chappelle, like
The new
his
one?
new stand up. Yeah, I was trying to watch it. I knocked out, bro. I couldn't hold on, yo.
In
Cause
the
it looked,
arms of an angel.
bro, it was over. Like the
That's
time
crazy.
in the time I would have like probably took a nap early today. I went out to go see the new James Bond movie. So
So you haven't seen it yet?
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it. You saw it.
I went to go
Okay.
see the new James Bond movie. That's normally around that time I would have took like a midday nap or some shit like that. Yo, like
Brick game, it was popping. Your was popping.
Yeah, I'm at the
So,
age where I gotta take naps, so I can't run the whole day straight.
all right. I really don't care about Bond movies. I heard it was a long flick. How was it? Before I get into spoiler shit.
Um, it is long, really long. Cause I ended up having to look for the time. Like I think I had a 3 o'clock show. Cut out the trailers. My movie really started around 3:30. I looked at the time; it was like 5:30, and it was still like some movie left, yo.
Oof.
Like, and I was in the movie theater. I was like, yo, it's 5:30, and it was pretty long. Um, I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan because I've watched James Bond since Sean Connery days. I don't know what they was who wrote this movie or some shit like that. I mean, but it was not very James Bondish. It just felt like very very long. Like I felt the time, bro. Like I don't know how
Was
to explain it.
so that kind of
Like
makes sense. They were trying to sell the movie. I think they sold it, right? At one point, I guess they sold. Was it like Amazon bought it or some shit like that? They bought out.
they bought MGM.
Yeah, I think they bought MGM. So yeah, they was trying to. I think they was shopping this movie around during the pandemic. So I'm like, whenever you hear like a studio trying to shop a movie around to a streaming service, I was like a little worried, like, oh shit, it might be crap.
No, it's
Um,
not. I'm not a fan. I don't like what they did. Like without going to spoilers, I don't like what they the route that they went in the movie. I don't like.
wait, so the route. So are you talking about like the direction as far as is it a farewell movie to Daniel Craig's character?
Um, yeah, in a way, yeah.
Okay,
If I say more, it's gonna give out. It's really gonna give out the movie. So I'm not gonna say more. I don't want to give out the movie. So I'll say in a way, yeah.
okay.
People just gonna be like, they're gonna be for like, they're gonna be like, you're gonna have a big what the fuck moment like going on with the story. That the story's gonna give you a big what the fuck moment. That's all I'm gonna say.
I got a funny feeling that they trying to like uh push another character like, hey, listen, this is gonna be like the new Bond or some shit like that. Like they go in a direction of having someone else, but they introduce that person in the movie already.
I mean, in every Bond movie that has that James Bond will return. It's the same thing with this movie. They say James Bond will return. So
Okay, all right. I mean, all right. Listen, I might catch you on the streaming service. I don't know if I'm gonna catch that shit in the theaters, bro. Like
bro, I
that
don't
shit.
blame you. I don't blame you. Like, I'm a Bond fan. Like, and I was deep. I'm a fan of the Daniel Craig Bond. Like, I really like his run. I really liked his run as James Bond. I mean, yeah, he had someone that was like not a, like a like what Quantum of Solace. That one was not one of his best ones, but
What,
the overall Daniel Craig one was good. Like I really liked it. I really liked his run as Bond. Like
yeah, everybody gave him shit because he was like blonde and some shit like that.
yeah,
Now what was the last one?
but I mean Roger Moore was blonde too. So I mean it was like I mean he was brown, but he was close to blonde this year too with his James Bond. But
Yeah, but what was the name of the last movie? Because I think I like that one.
the last one, shit, I want to say Spectre.
I think it was Spectre. Yeah.
Is that a Spectre or Skyfall? I can't
Oh, I think it's Skyfall. I think it's Skyfall. It's with the
because
it's
I
with the
know the first
dude.
one's Casino Royale, Quantum of
No,
Solace.
it's
Um, you got Skyfall, Spectre. Shit. I feel like I'm
yeah.
forgetting one. And then this one, No Time to Die. I feel like I'm forgetting one.
Help us out, Chad, if you know the answers. Help us out. We don't like to fact check. All right. I mean, I'll give it a go when it's on the streaming service. I'll watch it because I think I've watched them all, and I didn't like Quantum of Solace. I like Casino
And that,
Royale.
that was his weakest. That was his weakest one.
That was the second one. Yeah,
A
I
lot
didn't
of
like
people
that
didn't
one.
like.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. Did you catch Venom?
Oh, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
That shit's trash, bro.
Yo, I
That shit's trash. I'm sorry for any Venom fans out there, or like anybody who did enjoy the movie. Like I know movies subjective, and what I feel about the movie. You probably won't feel the same way. The same thing with the James Bond movie. You're probably gonna watch it. You're gonna love it. But that's how I feel. Personally, I felt I don't know what the fuck they was doing in this Venom movie. It was like they just said let's. I think Sony just said let's just throw shit in there and like we ain't gonna make no sense. Let's just throw shit in there. Throw Carnage. Throw throw his girlfriend in there. Throw all that shit in there. Like we just gonna throw everything in that movie.
You felt you felt that there was like stuff missing, right? Like there was like
Oh hell yeah, there was
cut
a
to get
big
like it was like plots missing.
story that made no damn sense. Like how did we get from here to here? Like what the hell is this shit? What is this story made no damn sense, yo?
Yeah, I was
And
talking.
I felt they should have went younger. Like I love Woody Harrelson. He's a very great actor, but he's too old to play fucking Cletus Cassidy, yo. They should have went younger.
He actually. I mean, I get it. Yeah,
He did a good job. I
he
didn't know
he did a good job. Like most of the cast. He looked
like
like
I
he was
say
having
he's a
fun.
great actor, but I just feel like the look he didn't. He did a good job acting, but I feel like I don't know. I feel
He
like
didn't. He
Cassidy
didn't.
should.
He didn't look like him. He didn't look like.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I agree.
he looked like an old person trying to play like a young person. You know what I mean? You ever see them old heads that try to be like try to act like they still young and shit? Like,
Hmm.
that's what it looked like, yo. Like, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was talking. It's funny. I don't want to. I don't want to say his name, but 'cause I don't want to play him like that. But like we
I
on
know what you're talking
Saturday.
about. You ain't got to. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking
So
about.
he was like, he asked me. He's like, "How was Venom?" I'm like, "Yeah, it wasn't for me. Like I didn't. It wasn't. I didn't like it, and it. I didn't like the first one. You know what I mean? Like I didn't mind the first one. I just didn't care.
I mean,
It wasn't a good movie, but it
I
was
didn't like the.
funny.
I liked the first one. I remember going to theaters. I think me and Don said we liked the first one when we initial watching it when we saw it in theaters. We came out and said we liked it. Um, I
I
don't know
seen
how
it.
I don't
Wait,
know how he feel. I don't know how he still felt down the road, but I know when we initially watched it, he said we liked it. Me and Don,
wait. I
cause we
was there.
went to
I was there.
yeah we went
Yeah.
to see that Comic-Con. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was using your portable charger to charge my phone because my shit was about down.
Yeah. So yeah, all right. So he asked me, he's like, so how did you like? I'm like, well, it was not really for me. I didn't really like the first one, and then if you're a fan of the first one, you're gonna love the second one because
No,
whatever they did that I hated about the first, they did it 10 times worse on the second one. Like the jokes, there's just like
I
it was so many things that was just like
let's break down like how let's break down superhero movie. I'm gonna tell you why this Venom failed and why like the most superhero movie genres is like how what their formula and why they succeed. In the sequel formula for a superhero movie, you don't give us like no action. Like this movie gave us no action. It was all dialogue and you got action like at the end of the movie.
at the very end. Yeah.
Like you during a sequel movie, you normally when you introduce the new villain you normally get them around the middle of the movie. I won't maybe to like the middle. Yeah, I'll say middle of the movie. You would have fought the hero the first time he emerges, and then you have a final battle. There was only one battle they had. It was like one fight. It was like the one time fight. Like normally in the movies, you get two battles. You get a battle where like he tests the hero out. He shows that like, oh yeah, he's strong, and he's like, damn, how the hero's gonna bounce back? He kind of like gave him a hard time, like kind of like Spider-Man 2 when Doc Ock was giving Spider-Man the run for his money when he was fucking beating him up. He grabbed his girl, threatened his aunt and shit, and he was like, yo, give me my shit. If you don't get my shit gonna go down. And, you wonder like, damn, how Peter gonna get out of this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Spider-Man 2. Like you had to fight. They had the legendary train fight and shit, and then they fought, and then they split apart. You wonder like, damn, how's he gonna overcome this? And then at the end of the movie, you have the final battle where he overcomes whatever the villain is doing. There was none of that in Carnage Venom. There was none of that. It was like, yo, we just gonna have these two arguing like over some stupidness, and they're arguing like a married wife, like a married couple or some shit like that. And then they fight for no reason, split
Mm-hmm.
apart for no reason, because he can't live in another body without him.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the reason why he's in Eddie Brock, because they're compatible. Like in the movie verse, like they do the stupid in the movie verse, they do the stupid body compatibility shit. So they're compatible in the body, so that's why he can't go to another body, host body. He's over here killing people in the streets, trying to prove a point, and like it's this not heroic. It's like, bro, you're killing people. How he's the good guy right now? He's looking like a villain right now. Venom's over here jumping people to people as they're dying. You know what I'm saying? It's like this movie does not work, bro. Like it does not look heroic at all. Like it's
You know, I
I
feel
I feel like it was just two villains fighting each other.
yeah. I you know, I like Andy Serkis. I think he's a wonderful actor, great voiceover, CG, motion capture. He's the man. This was his first, his second, I think, director, like his first movie he directed.
Mm-hmm.
He directed like a Netflix Jungle Book or something like that. Um, I just feel like there's a better movie out there. I feel like there's a better version of that movie that we haven't seen.
I think it was the writing. I honestly feel it was
The
more the
right,
writing. I
the
feel like
right,
it was,
the
the
writing
story
was
was
the writing was like an 8-year-old fucking wrote this movie.
yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
The writing was really bad. Like it's the writing.
it's so bad that the post credit scene outshines the whole entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
The post credit, and it's funny because the guy that I was talking about, he saw it, he put it on Facebook, and he said this movie's a 10 out of 10. I almost threw up.
Yo, bro, like I said, movies are
It's
subjective.
very
The,
subjective, but I
the
just
way
feel
we feel about a movie, other people say. I saw it too, and I said I had to actually watch the same movie. Like, do we watch the same movie? But I mean, I
I
guess
guess
some.
I guess so if you I guess if you want to go into this movie blinded and kind of want to turn your brain off and don't really care about dialogue, you just want to see like visual shit, then maybe this be a one for you. But like we've seen so many comic book movies already that at this point in time we want like context at this point. Like we like the
Yeah,
action, but we want fucking story at the same time. Like
there was no story. There was no compelling story. There's no reason. Like, there was no reason. Like, there was no build up to like why Carnage wanted to fight Venom. It's just like, oh, he's born and I want to kill Venom. What? Why? Like, what did he do? Like, what's the situation? What's the story? What's the buildup behind this? Why does he want to kill Venom? There's a reason. Like, we know they only told the story of Eddie Brock and Woody Harrelson character. Like, Tom Hardy's one of Chris Cassidy. They only told the story of their character, so you know why they want to go at each other. And Shriek and the other guy, the cop, but I don't know why their story was more flushed out than Venom's and Carnage story, because you don't. Do you know why Shriek and that's it. His name is Shriek, right? It's
Shriek,
right. I
yeah,
think it's Shriek. Yeah.
yeah,
You know why Shriek and the cop wanted to get at each other because they had history, but you
yeah.
didn't know why the fuck Carnage and Venom was going at each other. The two symbiotes, like he doesn't. They don't explain it. Like oh, I'm the like he doesn't say oh I'm the son symbiote and the son symbiote got to kill the father symbiote to survive. There was none of that. It's just like I just wanted to kill Venom just because.
Yeah, because even the meeting, like he was a reporter. He didn't put him in jail. He didn't fucking rat him out. Like they have no real beef.
Yeah,
They could have, to be honest, they could have just coexisted. They both doing fuck shit. They both have to eat people to fucking survive, right?
yeah.
And then you kill Carnage. You kill Carnage and you kill Cletus. That's it.
And that's like I mean I was about to say, but they did it in Batman, the first with Michael Keaton. I was about to say that's like Batman killing Joker.
It's stupid.
But
You can't. You can't.
you can't.
You
Yeah, you
can't
can't.
kill. You can't kill a Carnage, bro. Like, all right, I get it. You can make Toxin. You can make the new another one. But like, is every movie gonna be him fighting another symbiote?
But then they don't explain who these people are. Like you gotta know like superhero. They feel like name dropping, just let people know. Oh, this is who this person is. Like if you don't know comic books, you don't know who these people are. Like there's a lot of people who confused. Like what the fuck was going on with that cop at the end of the movie? Like they don't know that nigga's toxin. Like a lot of people don't know that. Like so they don't explain nothing. There's nothing explained in this movie.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It was a weird. It's a weird one. I think that they kind of sacrificed this movie for them to kind of like
It's
gear
Sony's.
themselves.
This is all cash.
It
Sony
was,
does that. Sony sacrifice a movie just to be a cash grab. Like
but
they'll
also to kind of appease the whole MCU shit of him being introduced, which I think is going to be like a very brief introduction. I think he's going to be in the MCU, then he's going to be taken off the moment Strange does some shit, brings him back into his reality. I honestly think that they're going to end up bringing Tom Holland back into the Sony verse,
Mhm.
and then kind of like downplaying, like saying that he died, and then bringing Miles Morales into the MCU with Disney. I think they're going to kind of like show that and have Peter Parker kind of like in a different reality, but in this reality be like pronounced dead, presumed dead.
Like even in the shit with the post the nah, I can't talk about post credit scene. I don't want to spoil it. I was about to talk
Nah, we
about
talk.
it,
We should talk about it. It's been a
but
week.
even in that shit, it was like
It looked fake.
yeah, it was rushed. It was like he just saw Spider. Oh, I want to kill him. Like what? Why? Like, like
Well, I do have a theory, because they did say in the movie that they all have a hive mind. So if they're part of this whole multiverse, that means he has shared his consciousness with other Venoms. So he probably knows, he's probably connected to the Venom that happened in the Sam Raimi movies. So he remembered that Spider-Man at that particular time. So I think they're gonna try to play with that.
yeah,
Um
they better not even resurrect that Venom. Yeah, that Venom need to stay dead, wherever it is.
yeah.
We don't need to revisit that the Sam Raimi Venom. Yeah, leave that shit. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was a bad, but they also rushed that. Part 3 was
Yeah,
rushed.
yeah, that was Sam Raimi saying F you to Sony. Because they were pressuring him to press Venom. He was like, no, the villain. He said the villain. He told him the villain was gonna be Sandman.
Sandman
Like
and
they,
Vulture.
it was supposed to be Sandman. Yeah, and Venom was gonna. It was gonna tell a story of him in the symbiote suit, and then in the next movie, after that, the fourth movie, they was gonna introduce the Venom character villain or whatever like that, and do that story. But Sony kept rushing. No, we want Venom now. We want the money, but money shit. We want the money. Blah blah blah. Venom's gonna draw a bigger draw. My man said, "All right, you want to rush it? All right, F you. I'm gonna do this. Is how we gonna do the movie." That's how he got dancing Peter Parker. Ooh,
Yeah, we haven't. I mean, this Venom, this particular Venom, this specific Venom looks like Venom. That he has the bulk. Like part 2, he has kind of looks better, but he just missing that big ass spider. He's missing the whole. He's missing the whole why that he looks like that.
mm-hmm.
There's a reason why he looks like a spider. It's because he's obsessed with Spider Man. The fact that
Yeah,
there's no Spider Man in this universe, and he looks like a spider. Is like, what the hell did he come up with this concept? Because he could look like anything, but he
yes.
chose to look like a spider.
That's how all the hive, all the symbiote characters look like. They going off of the base design that Spider Man. So that's why they all when they take a host, they look like a version of a Spider Man suit or whatever. From Carnage to all of them, they all look like a version of a Spider Man suit.
So I mean, if they are talking about that whole hive mind shit, then that's probably why he remembers to look that way. Like that's how they're supposed to look, because maybe a different version of that Venom shared his consciousness with other Venoms or other symbiotes. I don't know, man. I just think that with the post credit scene, like what part of the movie you saw Peter Parker in his suit with his mask off, looking like that?
Never. I don't know. That's why I was like, what part? When the hell did this happen? They never even had a picture of him with his mask off. All
Mad
they have,
clear in
all
H
that,
in
yeah.
4K.
And looking around like confused and shit. Like, they never. When the hell did this happen? He never had this picture taken.
I mean, it what's cool about it is that even though it's kind of like it looks rushed, but it's cool to see like what's gonna happen down the road. But it's also like it seems like him hating Peter Parker. If the hyper mind is bullshit, him off the rip hating Peter or saying he wants to eat him is like it's like off brand. It doesn't seem like that's what the last two Venoms. He's not like that. He's not the kind of that's not his character. It's kind of off brand for Eddie Brock for this version of Eddie Brock. I don't know. I have no idea, man. But I just hope that we can get like a dope ass Venom. Like he doesn't have to be a villain. You know what I mean? But from what I'm hearing, he might be the sixth member of the Sinister Six in this new Spider-Man movie.
I mean, when you introduce him with Spider Man, you got to start at the villain because That's how it was. He started out as a villain first, and then he became like an anti-hero, a lethal protector anti-hero
But
kind of.
he started as a villain because he felt rejected by Spider-Man.
Yeah,
The fact that he's never been rejected is like, why do you hate him? Unless you're trying to leave Eddie Brock to go to Peter Parker, and then he's like, nah, I don't want you, bro. I don't know, man. That I'm here for it, man. Listen, I'm all about comics, man. I love all comic movies. I'll give everything a go. But this one wasn't for me. It wasn't for me at all. It wasn't for me. So I definitely, now that we both seen it, as far as a rating, 3 out of 5, I will say Venom gets a, I will say a shaky 3.
I give it a three. It was. I mean, it's not all bad, but so I give it a three. Even though I gave No Time to Die a 2 out of 5. I was disgusted. I was disgusted. I was really disgusted.
How was the new Bond chick, yo? She's hot. I
Oh, the chick, the women in there is fine. They're beautiful. I
She was
do.
in what was that movie? I think Irmas or something like that.
Yeah,
She was in
Anna
that
de
movie, right?
Armas. Yeah, and
That
they have one in one that was in a black dress. And they have a scene when he's in a tropical climate, one of the Hispanic countries. I think Cuba he went to, if I'm not
hmm
mistaken. And they had they got to put a Hispanic girl in a dress, and man, she was bad. But they had some beautiful women in this movie.
Yeah, as they always do. Let me
The
see
Bond
here.
girls. Did it, did it.
All right. So let's talk about What If, man. What If happened? Episode 8 or 9 or whatever it is, season finale of What If. How did you feel about this, bro?
I thought it was good. I mean,
Same.
I, it was weird because they used the story about they followed the storyline of Infinity Stones outside the universe. So when they were trying to do the Gamora with the Stone Crusher or whatever she had, like to kill the stones, and they found out it only works on the Infinity Stones from my universe. Like I'm like, if you're gonna use this rule, then Ultron shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Like once he steps out of his universe, the stones don't or do not work. That's what it is. You got to be in your universe for the stones to work. And he was out. He's clearly outside his universe. He's jumping universe to universe. And I think even where they fought, there was it was in a pocket area outside of all the multiverses. So it was weird to me. It's like the story was all over the place. But other than that, the action was great. I
Yeah,
felt like
it had like an anime feeling,
it
like
did have an anime feeling.
yeah, it felt like an anime, like the fighting sequences.
It was kind of like a new Avengers kind of thing, like when they did the whole grouping. It was like I felt like they did like a whole new roster of it. Like this is what Uatu's Avengers would look like or something like that.
What I thought was cool, man, was the fact that Killmonger had all the stones. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Bro, he needed plot son. I'm like, why the hell? I looked at Uatu like, why the hell would you grab this dude to be? I mean, even though the Doctor Strange explained why he did what he did in the end of the movie,
Yeah,
because he figured out what Uatu's plan was, and he said, "Oh, this is why he did what he did, picked what he picked." And but I mean, other than that, it was really good. If you like action, this one had action for your ass. Yo. The fight scenes were really good. I remember when they were all ganging up on Ultron. I was like, damn, they whooping his ass. Yo. Because I think he was getting hit with two shields because they had Captain America's shield and then Captain Carter's shield. Because
mm-hmm.
with that shield, he's like, yo, he was like, bang. You just saw his head go back, bang, bang, bang.
My thing,
I was like, yo,
Ultron in this episode felt like he was, as you could say, Jessica Jones in it, because
yeah,
last episode he was
mm-hmm,
eating galaxies. Why he couldn't
mm-hmm.
just do that shit this time?
Because sloppy writing.
Yo, it's funny. It's funny because you could tell that there's something missing, right? They said that it was gonna be 10 episodes. We only got 9. what happened to the last episode? Because, yo, there's a part where you see Tony Stark and he had the fucking Hulkbuster and the Sakaar shit. I'm like, what the fuck happened? How the fuck he got there? It seemed like there was a whole plot that we just didn't see, like Gamora being the champion. I was watching online. I think it was New Rockstars that said that it could have been the point where the what if is if Tony never made it out the wormhole and he got
Oh,
and he got you know stranded in a car. I'm like, that makes sense. That would have been fucking dope to see.
oh, okay. When he was doing
The rocket.
the first thing went through the rocket in space. Okay,
Yeah. So I mean, shit. I guess they're gonna hold on to that until maybe next season because there's a season 2 happening.
but
Uh,
even if how you look at Tony Stark in the face and say not you, and then pick Gamora and not take Tony Stark with him, yo. Like you do not take Tony Stark, bro. Like
you know why? You know why? Because from what they're saying online is that Tony Stark he's an absolute point. Like he always is meant to die. Like the Doctor Strange and how his girlfriend always had to die regardless of what he did. She always died. He was an absolute point. That's why he died in almost every episode. I think he died in every episode.
I think he did die
eh,
in every episode.
This one. So he was an absolute point. So he's like, nah, I can't take you. He's like, no, not you. That's like that. Yo, people that are Iron Man fans must hate What If. They
Mm-hmm.
must hate What If.
A lot of people are theorizing that is Marvel getting back at Downey Jr. for not coming to reprise his character, and I guess letting the character die. I don't know because he said he don't want to do no more movies. So now they really shitting on Iron Man real hard. I feel like they really shit on Iron Man hard in these What If stories.
Oh,
You know?
absolutely.
They took a big dump on him.
But I think what they did was just to kind of like desensitize us for like Iron Man deaths, where it's almost like, all right, cool, we've seen him die like 18 times. We're not as sad. Like we can move on now. You know.
I should just recast.
I
I
mean,
have
yeah. I
issue with
mean, with,
casting.
with with the fucking whole multiverse, you can get anybody now. You can have someone else play Tony Stark and have him play him for 3 years. People are gonna hate him for the first two movies, and then they'll get used to it.
But I don't know what the beef if these people are beefing Scarlett and Disney if they're gonna do it. But when I saw the What If, I said this is how they're gonna bring her back. They're
That's
gonna
how they're
give
gonna
us
bring him back.
they're gonna give her a widow from another universe.
And and how convenient is that this episode comes out 2 days after the whole lawsuit drops.
Mm-hmm. They settled though, so
Yeah, or like they settled, but like it settled right after this, right before this episode. They kind of show you how they can bring her back.
yeah.
Good.
They're probably like, yo, listen. All right, we messed up. So let's settle this out of court. We're gonna bring you back MCU. We're gonna give you another shot at your little solo movie and shit. But
Yeah.
which I mean, you can now watch on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it dropped on yesterday,
Yeah,
right? 2 days ago, something like that.
around that. Yeah,
Yeah.
with
I
no
I,
premiere access.
I always had it because I bought it on Premier Access, so it was always in my thing. But I bought it and I watched it once, and that was it. That's all I needed. Like
I mean, besides the Taskmasters, it was a lot of good action in that movie though.
in my head, in my brain, I'm just think I feel you, and I feel and the scenes are great, but in my head, I'm like, it's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna see this Taskmaster's part. Like it's coming up, and it's gonna piss me off again. He said, I'm waiting for Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, yeah, that's gonna be November 12th, I think. November 12th
Shang
is
Chi.
yep. It's gonna
Man, listen,
be
I'm still listening to that soundtrack, yo. My song is "Fire in the Sky" by Anderson
that
Paak.
song is fire.
Fire in the Sky, Anderson Paak. Into the Dark with Sway Lee. That's another one of my songs.
Yeah, that's a
I know
staple.
another one to Run It. I like Run It. There's another one that a girl sings that's pretty upbeat. I forgot the title, the name of that one, but I like that one too. There's a couple songs on that whole album. Don't get me wrong, the whole album is fire, but those are just the songs that I really like.
You sitting here waiting for someone to wait for a package. The
Yeah,
what?
Shang Chi's good, man. He's saying he's sitting here waiting for it to come on. Like somebody
Oh,
waiting for a
oh
package.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I'm tired. I'm trying to get it. Everything's flying over my head. It's been a long week. Um, yeah. So I mean, this episode, I mean, you could tell there's some things missing, but overall, I think it was a solid show. I'll give it a 4, and out of like the whole entire series as a whole, I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, give it a solid 4. It's good. It's a good watch.
It's a good watch. I just don't know how they're gonna they said that the what ifs is connected to the MCU, so I'm not sure
Yeah,
how
I'm
they're
pretty
gonna.
sure the whole multiverse of madness and shit coming on.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. The expectations for that movie is really high at this point.
And what if the Doctor Strange that's chasing Peter Parker is that Doctor Strange that's like
I think he's
holding
yeah.
Killmonger and them, and it's not the Doctor Strange that we meet that does the spell for Peter. It's like the evil one or whatever. Well, I wouldn't really want to say he's evil, but the one that's more corrupted or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he's not evil. It's just that he made poor decisions.
Do you think we're gonna get like Uatu, like or one of the Watchers? Like we're gonna actually get them in the movie? I know we got them in Guardians, but it's not the same. It was like a cameo.
Watcher was in Guardians.
No, no, just the Watchers in general was in
Oh yeah,
Guardians.
yeah. We was talking to Stan. They were talking to Stan Lee and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They might. I mean, they introduced the character, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be CG as hell, and not and Jeffrey Wright is gonna voice him. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think he's gonna look like Jeffrey Wright in the movie or whatever. Like,
If you guys haven't watched, if you guys like haven't subscribed to rock stars, new rock stars on YouTube, they do like a lot of like theories and they kind of do breakdowns. So they was doing a breakdown of the part where Tony Stark had the
hey,
Hulkbuster.
Krista, how you doing?
Hey Krista, how you doing? So yeah, they had if you look at his suit, he has 3 claws on his hands. And from what they're saying is that they may have skipped this episode for next season because supposedly Wolverine was in Sakaar as well in this thing. So he had the same exact claws and shit like that. Like I don't know how true that is, but if that is, that's probably like a good reason why not to introduce Wolverine now because that'll be weird.
I just hope they recast Wolverine. Like, don't be lazy and get Hugh and try to convince Hugh Jackman to come back for the role. The man's old. He retired as Wolverine with Logan. Let it stay retired. It's time for new blood Wolverine. Like I know a lot of fanboys is not like, boo, what the fuck you talking about, man? Hugh Jackman's on shut the F up. Hugh Jackman is not like the real Wolverine. Like, I feel like there's a better Wolverine out there.
It's
Hugh
just
Jackman,
he's our first Wolverine. That's
yeah,
it.
that's why
He's
you
just,
can't see another one. But I feel like there's a better Wolverine out there, and we need to give other people a shot at this role. Like Hugh Jackman did his deed. He bowed out with Logan, and it was a good way to bow because it was a really good movie. So keep it like that. Like, don't come back. don't come back, yo. Give me a nice younger Wolverine, more flushed out story. Somebody who's actually short, because that's the first role that you don't even have to worry about height. Like, Wolverine is a short guy, so you could get somebody 5'9", 5'7", 5'5" to play him. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to be some big 6'5", 6'3", strong guy looking type. Wolverine is short. He's short and he's grouchy. That's it. That's all you need.
see here. He says
He ain't even
Spider-Verse.
got to be a pretty boy because Wolverine's ugly in the comics. He's considered ugly in the comics. Let me put it like that. Even though they draw him more handsome nowadays. I think it's Hugh Jackman, because of Hugh Jackman, why they prettied up his face a little bit. But originally in the comics, Wolverine was ugly dude. He wasn't considered handsome. He was
Yeah,
like some
he was a hairy ass dude.
hairy outback.
Mutton
animal
chops.
looking dude. Yeah, animal looking dude. He's not a handsome guy. It wasn't until Hugh Jackman then they started, okay, let's pretty up his looks.
Was that his first movie?
What?
His first big movie, Hugh Jackman? Or they bring him in after like being somewhere
I
else?
think X Men was his first big movie, if I'm not mistaken. I think he only did small roles.
Hugh Jackman set the bar high. I mean, he did. I mean,
He
he,
didn't
he
set the bar high. He was just handsome, and you guys liked him. When I
he def-
first, if you watch the first X Men, if you know Wolverine, you'll be like, "Who the fuck? This is not Wolverine." Because when I watched it, I said, "This is not Wolverine, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on." Sabretooth looked like Sabretooth. That was a good Sabretooth in that movie.
I think the best Wolverine, to be honest, like out of all of them, was probably Logan. He
Yeah.
was like the most Wolverine.
Yep. That's how it was. How Wolverine should have been, and it took too long.
Yeah. If you would take that character and shrink him to 5'5", it would have been a classic movie. It would have been comic book accurate fucking Wolverine. Now,
Another time when he played Wolverine really good, where it's like it felt like okay, was Wolverine in X Men 2 when he went berserk in the mansion, he was killing the soldiers.
hmm
That was another good Wolverine run. But other than that,
yeah, like, what do you expect? He played Wolverine for 15 fucking years. People are gonna have issues trying to accept another one.
yeah,
I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm not set on him like that. Like he's not
I'm
like
not loyal.
nah.
I'm not loyal like that. So people
Yeah.
gonna be mad at me. We get a new Wolverine. The only person I'm not budging on matter of fact, no, I even said we should get a. If I said we should get a new Black Panther, that should definitely let you know how I feel about it. 'Cause I love Chadwick Boseman at Black Panther. And I'm saying like get a new Black Panther. That should let you know how I feel about these other characters, Marvel characters. I'm I'm down to have anybody be replaced.
Yeah.
Downey Jr. don't want to do it no more. Okay, doesn't get another Tony Stark Iron Man. There's a lot of people that look like Tony Stark Iron Man that can act like him.
The only person that I'll have issues being recast is Henry Cavill, Superman.
Yo, you really love him as Superman.
Yo, no, I,
Yo.
I love him as Superman. Ben Affleck, I love him as
That's
Batman.
why.
But
That's why I feel like Affleck Batman. Like I feel like he should get a real run because, to me, Affleck's Batman is the most comic book accurate Batman out of all the Batmans that's been on screen.
the size, the height, the way he looked, like that shit, he was perfect. And it's almost like
Like,
it's like you see the potential in somebody, and then you don't never
mhm.
see it in fruition.
And like I know people saying a lot of people like, "What Ben Affleck?" But don't judge him by what the writers did. Like, don't judge him by how Josh Whedon wrote him in Justice League, and they had him killing, and even though they had him killing in Batman v Superman or whatever like that. Just like don't judge him by that. It's like that's that story. But if you look at his mannerisms, the way he was fighting, the way he was moving, the way he was acting, he was being a true Batman. Like it was the
Yeah,
truest Batman I've seen on
yeah.
screen.
He was a Batman that he was too old for this shit. He was
Mm-hmm.
tired. He was like, nah, bro, I'm shooting. Like I don't give a fuck. He's like, I lost Robin. Yo, not to get off topic, but yeah, I started reading the Batman Who Laughs,
Mm-hmm.
and Jesus, if you want to read something fucking dark, read the fucking
Oh
one
yeah,
shot. Holy
'cause
fuck.
that's Bruce Wayne infected with the Joker toxin. Mm-hmm.
Yo, the shit that he does to the
Yeah.
Robins, the shit that he does, like he's like, I only put you here so I can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he kills the whole entire team, bro. Then the run was so fucking good that they decided to make it. I mean, they made the one shot so good that they made it into a run where he was going to different universes. It was like he was like multiversal Batman,
Mm-hmm.
where he went into the Watchmen universe, killed Doctor Manhattan, took his fucking powers. Like, yo,
Yep.
this shit was crazy, really good. It's like one of my favorites right now. I gotta finish it. I haven't finished all of it, but it's fucking amazing. So if you guys haven't seen, you can go to Amazon right now, buy the hardcover. The Batman Who Laughs is like $20.
Batman Last shows you why Batman has his rules that he puts on himself. The Batman knows he's crazy. It's not like he doesn't know he's crazy. He knows he's crazy. You know he's nuts. That's why he puts the strict rules of not killing. And it's okay. He doesn't want to fall into what the people that he's fighting to falls into. So that's why he makes those strict rules for himself. But
Oh yeah, now
Batman's nuts. Batman knows he's nuts. He knows he's nuts. He knows he's crazy.
not I have a very obsessive personality, and so when I read something and I'm like fucking drawn into it, I get obsessed. So now I'm
Mm-hmm.
like everything. Like I'm going online to see if there's any like figures I can get, or and mind you, I hate fucking statues, bro. I bought a fucking statue.
A Batman Who Laughs.
I bought a fucking statue.
Bro, that's the creepiest statue you could ever buy, bro. That nigga look mad creepy, bro.
Yo,
His,
I feel like it's a missed opportunity that they didn't have the Robins. I would
his
love it.
freaking outfit don't even make his cowl doesn't even make no sense because I don't know how he sees through that shit. It's like a big band that blocks his eyes and shit. Like it, it's crazy. That's the creepy Batman.
Yeah, it's a creepy buy, man. But I love it. It's a cool different story. Now I'm up to the part where there's like uh the multiverse, pretty much like all the bizarro people are coming out and trying to take him down. It's good. It's good. It's a good read. I've been reading that shit on my lunch. Um, what else
Ooh.
is here? Oh, so before you got on the program, I was telling the viewers that last Saturday, I think October 2nd was our 1 year anniversary since we've been back. I was like, holy shit, bro, 1 year,
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
one fucking year. And
How
I'm like,
fast?
because I'm going based on the episode numbers, but I'm like, nah, because there was a couple of times where we did a show and it was not like a numbered show. It was like we did the Dawn, tribute, and
Mm-hmm.
that was pretty much an episode. We didn't label it a number, so that was like another week. So yeah, so the second we made a whole year. So we got, I would say, we got another year to make to make 100 fucking episode. We'll be there. We could do it.
We'll
Uh,
get there. We'll get there.
Let me see here. It wasn't too much that was happening in the webs this week. Comic Con started yesterday. I did not go. I got super jealous because a lot of people that I really want to fucking meet, that I follow in the TikTok space of comic books and all things, kind of like movies and shit, they were all in the city. Like, and I was like, damn, bro.
I
My
heard it. I
lucky, I
heard
was.
it. I heard they would do it more video conferences though. It was not. It wasn't like really panels or like how we had. You know how like people showed up at Comic Con in the past, like
Hmm.
and they're like there. I heard it was more like they were there more in video form than like you were watching like basically you was watching like a Zoom call or something with the celebrities and stuff or whoever you wanted to
Yeah,
speak
yeah.
with.
Now I think the people I was looking for was like they were like influencers and shit like that. They were like there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the dude from Collider, Koi. He's one of my favorites. He's like, if you guys remember, like he was a comic book buff. He was like this guy knew everything. His name was John Schnepp. He passed away like in 2018, and
Oh yeah,
that was like he was like Don level. I think like he knew everything,
knowledge.
and he passed away. I'm like, damn, bro, like I have a void. But he had brought on somebody named Koi, and he's just as excited about comics. He's very, very fucking cool ass dude, and he was in the city.
Sweaty comic book nerds. That's what
Sweaty,
they
yeah,
call
he
it.
was sweaty. Yeah, he's definitely a sweat. So I'm like, yeah, damn, man, I could have met these fuckers. With my fucking luck, I would have fucking bumped into him. That would have been cool, man. But hopefully next year, man. I didn't really feel comfortable going either. It was not like it was weird going to Comic Con this year.
Bro, I was reading the testimonials, the Comic Con testimonials.
Hmm.
People were like, yo, it's not safe. Mad niggas was saying in the chat that yo, it's not safe. They were like, in the beginning they were checking the NYC Excelsior passes, and they were checking vaccination status. And then like they'll say midway through the day they just stopped checking it. They were like, nah, we're not checking it no more. Like they
Dead
just started
ass.
letting people in. Yo, bro, that's what I was reading the testimonials. Yo, like people People say that they weren't checking it. There was like people were crowded. Like there was a lot of shit crowded. There was long lines still. It was like it was like nah, I wouldn't risk coming in. A lot of people like they wouldn't risk coming to Comic Con.
Yeah, he would have risked
That
it
was
all.
that was off for the Thursday, off for the Thursday, Friday. So I can imagine what tomorrow is gonna be like, or the Saturday, Sunday day is gonna be like, yo.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Comic Con is still like, hey, we still got tickets available if you want to come.
Oh, they still available like that?
Yeah,
Yikes.
I mean, even though like it's not, even though people say it's crowded, it's not crowded to like how we know Comic Con crowded. It's still like it's still like space. It's still space. It's still empty. It's still spacious, but
Damn.
I wouldn't risk it, yo. Not with Delta out there.
Now what's Yo, Chris just sent me a picture because we was talking about the Joker who laughed. I'm like, I wish the statues had the robins on it. I seen this one. I'm gonna share it. I seen this statue. I'm not really a statue dude, but this is nice. Um, let's see here. Is it Batman who lies? What the fuck? Here we go. Like this is cool. Like I like that. I definitely like that. It shit is fucking creepy as fuck. But it's like it's a straight platform. It's like a statue. But the one that I got, the one that I pre-ordered
Mm-hmm.
is let me see, let me see here. This is the one I got.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like
It's
how the
like
hell, like you see what I mean? How the fuck
yeah.
you see through that? That's solid metal, bro. How the hell did you see it?
Yeah, this is supposedly it's like one of the best as far as statues that Sideshow has like they say they made. Like this is one of the best like as far as detail, everything. Um yeah, I don't know where it went, but it's gone. Yeah, that shit's fucking it's dope. It's creepy as fuck, but oh, Devon sent me something too. Ooh, yeah, see Prime Studio is nice, but that shit is mad expensive. Yeah. No thank you, bro. Yo, my wife is gonna divorce me. Like
And the
soon.
cabinet goes missing. Don't come to my house looking for it.
Yo, I saw this one. I love Prime Studios. I think it's sold out though. Let me see. Is it sold out? Yeah, it's definitely sold out. You can get the color. Nah, they both sold out. Let me see if I can post this shit here. Yeah, nah, shit is fire. But yo, shit is 1,000. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, it's not. Is nice. Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Why is this shit acting weird? Oh, it's nice, but the Batman itself, Jesus Christ, like the Robins look legit like the comic, but as far as like looking at Batman, Bruce Wayne, he doesn't look like it doesn't look like him. Like the mouth looks weird, but it's a dope ass fucking figure. I mean statue.
Batman who laughs.
Yeah, 1,400 man. Listen, I already got too much shit, bro. I already got too much shit. I be seeing like little PayPal. Hey, thanks for paying this. I'm like, oh fuck. They just be taking money out of my account.
Because you order shit and forget.
I gotta do the pre-orders, and I think I have on my pre-order list the big bad right now. Let's see how much I got on my big bad. I'm not gonna share with y'all, but let me see. My big bad is I have I have 72 things pre-ordered.
God damn, 72, bro. Yo, you gotta take a break. You gotta take a break.
Yeah,
Don't even go on them sites no more until you get your 72 items, bro.
dude, it's bad.
It is bad. 72, bro. 72.
Yeah, I bought the turtles, right? a couple of years ago, I bought Dawn a 1/4 scale. It's a 1/4 or 1/12 scale, something like that. Of I think it was Donatello, and it was a NECA, and it was like the big NECAs. So they re-released the Turtles for the 1990 movie,
Yeah.
and they re-released them. And I said, yeah, I need them. I need all of them. But then they came out with a Shredder. Then they came out with the Foot Clan. I'm like, I need to get everybody. Look at this shit. Look at Mikey.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. It looks just like the movie.
So this figure is about, I think, 16 inches. It's a big fucking figure.
That is a big figure.
So yeah. So I got all of them. I think I'm the only one I'm waiting for is Mikey. He's the only one that's like hasn't come off the pre-order, but everything else is like my pile. There's a thing called pile of loot, and so if you have a whole bunch of pre-orders, you can just like kind of put them in the bulk sack, and then they'll ship it all at once, and it's cheaper shipping. Let me see. I hear Steph trying to. Yo, listen, it's bad. It's bad. Fire. So I'm gonna have to add those to my collect. Yo, they're so fucking dope. I mean, listen, if you can get them, if you could. The only thing I don't like about Big Bad is like you can't put like they don't have payment plans. Sometimes you want payment plans, like you don't want to get that whole 120 like, to get all the turtles. 125 times 4. Plus if you want Shredder, and it's the first is the Shredder from the first movie.
Or the Shredder was actually fighting.
Yeah,
He fought the first movie, and then after that, he was too banged up to fight. He was like, "Nah, I don't fight. I don't fight no more."
they'll look lovely in the glass. They'll look OD lovely.
My man sharpened his hat into like the little, looking like little razor blade shits, and he still ain't fought.
Yo, and if there was to release Raph, the undercover Raph, that's another $125. With the trench coat, it's my favorite one. That's my favorite part. Damn, bro, it's too much. So I have a problem.
Said Jose Canseco back. Tell me you ain't pay money for this.
And if you want Casey Jones, oh man, that's another one. Shit.
He
Oh
said
man.
cricket. Cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. I teach you. Boom.
Damn. Yeah,
that, was my,
it's a.
that was the scene right there.
Oh, this right here, Brad. I don't know. Uh, I know you're a big Street Fighter fan, but who's your favorite like character in Street Fighter?
I I don't have a really set. I don't have a set favorite. Like
You don't have a go to, like say if all right, if you went back to Street Fighter 2, right, and either Ken or Ryu, Blanca, Guile, who would you pick?
I'll go Ryu.
Okay, so like he's your go to. All right, so they're releasing in third quarter 2022. Now this become a fucking a toy show. This shit. It's a fully posable character.
That looks fucking good though. That's off his Street Fighter Five style.
Hmm. And what's dope about this character, what's dope about this figure is that it's fully posable, but it doesn't have like those lines, those breaks. It's all
Mhm.
rubber, so you don't see like the joints.
Oh, so it's a wire. I want to say clay mix probably. Right, the wire inside you could pose it and move it around.
It'll be like the regular the way they make the hot toys. It just instead of the brakes, they just kind of make it all that kind of plastic rubber, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's dope. That's coming out very soon. What are you saying here? Alright, we gotta stop talking about toys, bro. What the fuck is this? See, I don't understand
You
Yu-Gi-Oh.
the one brought it up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just indulging your conversation. You said we got some.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. See, Devon, I don't know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm not really like. When I look at it, I'm like, all right, cool. You may want
Devon's in
to.
here?
Well, he's in the chat. He just sent me this shit. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm sure to the community, this is probably like.
Oh, Exodia. That's when he connects all the cards together to get that form. He has to like get all the he has to play all the cards in a sequence to get that final card. That card beats like almost everything on the board, from to my knowledge of when I used to watch the cartoon. That's an ultimate card play, Exodia. Like shit, some shit going real bad in the game, nigga pull an Exodia play out his ass. Like,
So so
yeah,
so
see, like he says auto win. Yeah, he pulls Exodia out his ass like winning. He be down like so much points, and then the guy's like winning. Next, thing you know, he got the final card to play Exodia. Exodia, it wins the game.
so Brick, this is. Are you copping this? Is this something you trying to cop? This shit's like the size of a house. If you get
Yeah,
all five
see,
pieces.
you gotta get all the card pieces. He's broken up into different cards, so you gotta get all of them together to play him. And then when you get all five, you win the game.
He said one day, put that shit on the credit card and make it a payment plan. Yeah.
The little road down got shut down.
So he said, Hail Mary, yeah. Oh, so you in that Yu-Gi-Oh space too? I don't know shit, bro. I was supposed to learn. That time is past. That ship had sailed a long time ago. She.
Are you getting Egyptian god statues? Oh, he probably getting Yu-Gi-Oh versions. Never mind.
Let's take that shit. That shit's a G right there, bro. God damn. He said I will have it. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, man, this whole like toy game, bro. Like I gotta stop. I got it. You know what is it? It just there's just new shit that keeps popping up. And it's like, oh shit, I don't got that. And I need to tell myself that
It's always gonna be some new
it's
shit.
always gonna be new shit. It's always gonna be new shit. So it's a never ending story. Like it's
Sometimes you just gotta hang it up and walk away. Now look,
yeah. And I was never into like small figures like that. Like the Hot Toys is like my bread and butter. But like this shit, like I'm starting to get like the smaller shit, like the figure arts, the fucking neckers and shit. Like nah, that's I'm just gonna stick to one thing. But until all these pre-orders, I mean, I might end up selling them because probably a lot of times it's like impulse. The turtles, I'm keeping though. I got to keep the turtles.
TUNTLE power.
Let me see. Let me see. Anything else in the movie space, bro? Anything that happened? Anything? Oh, that Chappelle shit. Did you didn't watch all of it? You say you fell
Nah,
asleep, right?
nah. I only started at the beginning. I was watching the beginning part, where he cracked a joke about the Catholic Church, the Catholic Church shit with you know how they touch the choir boys and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
He cracked a joke on that shit, and that shit had me laughing. Like yo,
I gotta watch the whole thing because I watched like clips, but like only from like people trying to cancel him.
and
So I'm like,
when I
I'm
knocked out is when he started joking on the LGBTQ, and he not everybody in LGBTQ. He was joking on the sensitive people from the LGBTQ.
yeah.
So
Right.
that's when I knocked out around. That's what last I remember watching. When I knocked out, which is still like very in the beginning.
Y'all gonna catch the new My Hero Academia movie. Is a new one?
Yeah, coming out with a new movie. Yeah, I still gotta finish the season. I haven't finished the season yet.
Yeah. I was watching some anime on was it on HBO Max? I forgot the name of the shit, but it was like he was going back in time to change things to save somebody, and he kept fucking shit up. He was part of some kind of like gang. Let me see if I can look that shit up. It was pretty dope. I saw like maybe 3 episodes. Let me see, HBO Max. Eh, Name of this shit.
I know HBO Max be having the anime in English.
I bet the moment I'm starting to look for this shit,
Or it said Tokyo Revengers,
yes, 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 yes.
which it's on my it's on my to watch it. I haven't started it yet. I got so many
Yeah,
animes I'm watching. Jesus Christ!
it's not bad. It's not bad. I think I watched more than 3 episodes.
Like I just finished Seven Deadly Sins on Netflix. It's this week I just finished watching their whole series because they finished the series, so now you can watch the whole series on Netflix.
Okay,
Cause they just finished the story out, so now you can watch the whole thing. But yeah, I was watching Seven Deadly Sins, and then I watched Squid Game after that, and I'm about to watch another Baki Hanma, the sequel to Baki anime.
mm.
I'm gonna watch that one.
How did you like the Squid Games?
Squid Game was good, man. I figured out who it was though. Who's behind it? I don't know if people seen it. Have you seen it?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
It's like one of those I like to call these the social experiment genre movies, like so
Mm-hmm.
the social experiment horror genre movies. Because now like we're like they put people in like social settings and like where chaos happens and shit, and then you see how people react. Like if people are going to stay good or if people go evil or they go dark or whatever like that. Like if they
It's like
betray their morals and shit. Like it's in the line of one of those movies, kind of like Escape Room and Alice in Borderlands.
it's like
Or what's it?
it's like fucking Hunger Games, right? It's
Hunger
like
Ga- Hunger Game type shit. Yeah, without so much of the without so much of you being forced to do it. It's a choice. That like with Squid Game, everybody's there by choice. Like you chose to be there.
okay.
Like you watch the first one when they play the first game. It's like red light, green light, simple.
Mm-hmm.
But like niggas like what happened like what happened like you play red light, green light, somebody get body like. And you're not supposed to move. Like you see somebody get body that move, like oh shit. So when you see somebody get body, everybody start running. Niggas like da 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 da. They just let it loose. Niggas and niggas just stay still. Like oh shit, they not playing. Like yo, but after that, you see how that shit was getting down. Like why would you go back and play the game? Like I don't understand. You choose to go. Once you choose to go back in the game, you made that choice. That's all on you.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
It's a wrap. You made a choice. So after that, I don't feel sorry for you. Anything that happens to you after that, like
The Belko experiment. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that was okay. That was like
bro, this is gonna be the new wave of movie. These social experiment movies, yo. Like is the Belko experiment the one where they all standing in that square and they gotta vote each other off or some shit like that because of
yeah, the building
whatever.
shut down or some shit like that. Yeah.
No, all movies like that. Escape Room where they all had like a reason why they were chosen to be in the escape room because they had some shit that happened in their past. So they all were chosen to be in this. Bro, it's like it's all those social experiment movies. I like to call them now.
I would love to like to do that red light green light shit
Mm.
with like if say like you in a paintball situation
Okay, with paintball, okay,
with
I don't
paintball
mind.
like I would
But
love
bro,
I would love to do that shit, bro.
that shit was crazy. It was like red light, green light, and then fucking shit I was doing. It was mad creepy. It was like some big ass. It's like some big ass female doll shit. It was like it'll look, and they'll turn around, and his eyes look mad weird, and like you see the eyes zooming around, like looking at people, and they'll if they goes red on you because you move. Like even if you move an inch, like you're not supposed to move at all, bro. Like whatever position it turns around, you got to stay in that position. Like,
Yeah, I heard
bro,
mad people
that's
died. I heard mad people
bro.
died.
They murked, yo. Because like I said, like you see somebody get shot, what's the first thing people gonna do? They're like, oh shit, they're gonna start running. Like they're gonna like oh shit, so I just got shot. So then, nah, man, that shit was crazy. They just started letting off, yo. People wouldn't stop moving,
Sheesh.
and it gets deeper. The games get deeper, man. It gets deeper than that. That's just the first one. But I like there was there's always a mastermind behind it. And I figured out, and I say, yo, I figured like this person. And then when I saw it, I thought, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. You gotta look at the clues in the movie, man. You got movies always give you these clues that people don't pay attention to, man.
Yeah, how many episodes?
It's only eight, nine. Sorry, nine,
Okay,
nine, and they're hour each, 40 minutes, 40 something minutes each.
that's not too long.
It took me like maybe 2 or 3 days to watch.
Yeah, I probably definitely catch that shit. I don't know. I have a lot of shit to watch. I still gotta watch
Bro,
my
once you
Law and
once you
Order.
get once you get going, you're gonna be hooked. Like once you, I say after the first, if you once you get back to when they choose to continue playing the game, then that's when you're gonna be like you're gonna like really sit there and start watching what's going on because that's when the shit gets deep.
Did you watch it subtitled or dubbed?
Dubbed.
Okay,
I mean, even though I could do subtitles, I chose dubbed.
112 scale. Let me see.
I'm not doing much shit.
Let's see. Oh man, there's nothing. There's really nothing else happening in the interwebs.
Nah,
Uh,
just waiting for terms to come out. And that's it. There's nothing really going down.
yo, did you hear about these fucking ghost guns, bro?
No.
Hap- So like, so people are 3D printing guns. Like they were,
Oh yeah, they still doing that shit.
they're 3D printing guns and they're buying the kits online because the kits is legal to buy, and that the kits consist of like the barrel, like the metal parts of the
Mm-hmm.
gun, and then the 3D printed gun part is legal to make as well. So you make them, put them together, then you have a full on gun. I think there was a situation that happened. I think in the city like a couple of weeks ago where a dude shot some people with a fucking ghost gun. I'm like, yo, this is getting crazy. This is getting wild. The
Niggas,
the
niggas
wild
went,
west right now.
niggas went in a pandemic and they decided to become super criminals and shit.
Yeah, hats off, man. These motherfuckers are making guns, bro. This is crazy. The- I have a 3D printed fucking thorn, and that shit is dope. I could imagine, like, yeah, I'm just gonna just print a fucking a 50 cal and buy the kit online.
That's great.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like technology is wild, and the gun laws don't really apply to printed stuff.
They will soon. New York City don't play that shit.
Yeah,
They,
it's
they
just
don't want
bugged
you to
out.
have no means to defend yourself.
Yeah, right. They make it harder for like the law-abiding citizen
Yeah.
to obtain a gun. Criminals don't follow rules, man. They gonna
Nope.
get a gun regardless of what you
Nope.
say.
Exactly. That's why I never understood. They make it hard for a law-abiding citizen to defend themselves, but they don't understand criminals. And I'm not following the fucking rules. I'm a criminal. What am I follow rules for?
Yo, that ass. 100%. Oh
Never
man.
ever heard of a criminal following rules. No, they're not a criminal. The moment you start following rules, you're not a criminal.
Oh man. Uh today's definitely gonna be a short one, man. We're gonna start wrapping it up. Next week, I don't think we have anything. I think we're done with the Disney stuff until I believe what Hawkeye is the next Disney Plus show. And I think that's around November. So hopefully we get some more content so we can talk about it. What else? Fandom is next week. We could definitely do something with fandom. I'm
Sure.
not sure if we want to do a live stream and just stream it, like watch it while streaming it, like because you can do that with the fandom and react to the trailers. Because I really want to see the new Batman trailer. I want to see this. I want to see Flash. They're gonna do Black Adam, Shazam. So I want to see all that. Um, Let me see. Yeah, man, we're gonna wrap it up. Red, you have anything else you want to add before
Nah,
we wrap it up?
sorry for being late today, guys. You know, I was extremely tired and shit, but I'll be here on time next week.
Yeah, yeah, nah, it's all good, man. We have to keep it going. I knew you would show up. I didn't know when. It's
Shit, if
all
you didn't call
good.
my mother, but it might have been a no show, nigga.
Oh,
I don't know.
this show would have been a half an hour long, bro. I would have like, okay, bye. He
Hey,
said on
watch.
next week's stream we should play Mario Kart. And first calls me a cheater the whole stream. Yeah, you because you're gonna cheat and you
I
are
don't,
a cheater.
well, I won't be able to stream I don't have my Switch hooked up to anything to stream it.
Yeah, we figure it out, man. But yo, anyways, man, we're gonna wrap it up, man. We do have a merch channel, a merch website. You can go on there, cop some new merch. Um, Also, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep beating you over the head about this merch stuff. I know you guys know is out there, so
I
and
mean,
I know a lot of you
I
have bought
got
stuff.
I got games on Xbox One we can play. I got Monopoly. I got Wheel of Fortune. Not Wheel of Fortune. What's this shit called? Family Feud. I got a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, we could work something out. Yeah, man. Well, until next week, man. We will catch y'all at 10 o'clock. Same as always. Once again, thank y'all for like really chilling with us today and being supportive. We love y'all. So we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna holla at y'all. See y'all next week. Peace
See you
out.
next week, y'all. Peace.